Hello and welcome back to another Speedbuild video. My name's Jess and today I'm building in Windenburg on a 20 by 20 lot, I believe, but it could be 20 by 15. But as you can see, this build is a tiny home that looks like a present. So this is definitely a more unusual build for me, but I actually did this over on TikTok and people seem to love it. So I thought it would be fun to build this on my YouTube channel and just round out the holiday season with something that's pretty cute and a little unusual and a bit more of a fun build for me. So I really had a ton of fun doing this build. I think it ended up so cute and definitely challenged me to do things in a way that I wouldn't normally do and use items I wouldn't normally use. And it just made it so much fun to create and work through. So here you can see that I am working on the landscaping, and for the landscaping I kind of did a mix of things that were more fantastical and things that were a little bit more realistic. So I really love this tree from Seasons to use it as a bush because it just gives it a bright pop of red, and I think really bridges the gap between the more fantastical landscaping and the realistic ones. So really grateful for that, and always so grateful for the tool mod. It is such an amazing tool for building and creating things that you wouldn't normally be able to do in The Sims. I just love it. So I used this pebble from Outdoor Retreat and I sized it up, and I thought it just kind of looked a bit more like a gumdrop, but I still wanted it to have the realism that it was kind of a rock. So yeah, I think it looks really nice and aligns the pathway perfectly. So here you can see I'm using the yarn balls to create, well, you'll see in just a second, a stocking. And I actually saw this idea on Twitter by a user called, I think their name is Maya Shmaya, but I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. But they've had this whole series where they do different ideas for decorating in The Sims for Christmas, and this was one of them, and I definitely knew I had to try it out. And this was another idea I got from them, which was using the yarn ball to create a candy cane, and I just think it's so cute. So I actually saved a room when I first did the candy cane just to make it easier so I didn't have to do it multiple times. So I'm just using the tool mod to kind of scoot things around, put the candy cane into place where I think it looks nice, and sizing it down just a bit. And I think that it looks so cute and adds such a whimsical element to this build. And this is where I think things really started coming together for me. I think this is just such a fun build. And I had so much fun building it. One thing I did want to mention is I am doing this recording, this voiceover, very early in the morning, so I know my voice is still a little bit scratchy, and I appreciate you bearing with me. I am going to be very busy the next couple days. Right now when I'm recording it, it's the 23rd of December, so the next few days are going to be just busy preparing for Christmas. And one thing that I normally do with my sister and my mom is we get Christmas dinner ready for our family, and that takes many hours. So that'll definitely be the plan the next few days, but I'm very excited for it. It's a fun little tradition to all cook together and spend time getting ready for the Christmas day. So you can see the exterior really came together. I think it's probably one of my favorite landscaping I've ever done, just because it was so much fun and completely different, and I got to use items I definitely don't normally use or don't use in the way that I use them for this build. So you can see, starting on the interior, I just brought the colors from the outside to the inside, and I really just wanted this particular present, I guess, to still be very red. So I was very pleasantly surprised by the options we had in the game that actually had a red swatch. I think they all came together super nicely, and that's so surprising when it comes to The Sims that there's swatches you actually want to use. So I just love the interior of this, and I made that little book stack with the nutcrackers as bookends, and I thought that was a cute little addition. I just love those nutcrackers from the holiday pack. I think they're adorable, and I like them a lot more than the nutcrackers, the big nutcrackers. I guess I've developed quite a bit of opinions on the decor items that we have for Christmas because I've been doing so many Christmassy builds. So yeah, now I have a whole new appreciation for what we have in the game or what we're missing from the game. So we're already starting on the kitchen, and in the kitchen I kept it very simple, and luckily there somehow was red swatches both in the mini fridge and in the toaster oven, which was shocking to me, but amazing for this build. It worked out perfectly, and I love this little kitchen, how it came together. And even the little entryway areas, there was just the perfect amount of space to add in just a bit of clutter to make it feel a lot more homey. And yeah, I just think it turned out really, really cute, and of course had to clutter up the kitchen counter since I didn't have any shelves, with a few red items and a few Christmassy items that just make it feel a bit more festive and a little bit more lived in. So one thing I did want to mention is my intention with this wasn't necessarily to have your Sims live here, but I think it would be really fun to use as a rental house for your Sims during Winterfest. So hopefully that'll be something that you can use in the game, and it will just add a fun little destination your Sims can go to. I haven't used these snowflake. I don't know if they're lights or just hanging decorations with snowflakes, but I haven't used them before, and I think I'm glad I got to use them here. I think they're so cute, and I went ahead and used the string lights from Little Campers Kit. I did have to do a bit of resizing to get them to look like they were hanging on the wall, and then I changed the lighting to red just to add again more of a red tone. That's what we were going for, so I wanted to make sure there was a lot of it. And in the bathroom, it's very simple. Just tried to use as many red items as I could find, and we really only have one red tile option, so I went with that, and I think it came together. So moving on to the workshop space, I of course wanted there to be a little workshop because I just thought that made sense with Christmas. But that actually means we're coming close to the end of the build. So I want to thank you so much for watching. It's coming close to the end of the year, and it's making me very reflective and grateful for everyone who supported my YouTube channel. But anyways, I hope you're having a great holiday season. I hope you have a Merry Christmas or whatever holiday you celebrate. Thanks for watching. Bye.